I've been using Phone Rebels cases now for the past 2 years on my iPhones, and in my opinion, I think they're probably one of the best phone cases out there for your brand new iPhone 15 that you can get. Now, not only are these cases very protective, but this year's Gen 5 comes in a modular design. And you're definitely going to want to stick around until the end of the video because this does come with a tempered glass screen protector that I will be doing a drop and a scratch test for. And just to show you, here is the Gen 4 that I've had on my iPhone 14 Pro Max ever since it came out last year. And this year's Gen 5, which I purchased myself for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, is even better. And as far as that modular design I was telling you about, it's got a metal ring all the way around your camera lenses that you can swap out for different colors, as well as the buttons on each side of the case. And these buttons on the side are not plastic either, which I absolutely love. They're CNC'd from metal. And you can actually get titanium for the camera ring as well as the buttons too. And this is the Rebel case. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Phone Rebel Flex case. This case is pretty much just like the Rebel, but it's a lot slimmer. It offers the same great protection as the Rebel, but they've cut out some of the material on the sides for people who want to protect their phone, but still keep that minimalist feel. Now, if you're not familiar with who Phone Rebel is, it was started by the YouTuber Everything Apple Pro about probably 4 or 5 years ago. He transitioned from making YouTube videos about iPhones to making his own cases, and I'm absolutely glad he did because, again, like I said, these cases are some of the best on the market. He also has his own shippers as well as the box that the case comes in. Now, full disclosure, Phone Rebel did send this Flex case out to me, but I did purchase the original iPhone 15 Pro Max Rebel case myself. They just sent the Flex so I could do this review for you guys. So there is the case. It's got this nice aramid fiber back, and again, it comes with that metal ring that surrounds your camera lenses for extra protection. We get some stickers that'll protect the sides of the phone. And as I mentioned before, you get their brand new Gen 3 glass. So here is the case, and the thing that makes it stand out is the fact that it has no sides. So if you're a person that likes to keep your phone protected but still keep that minimalist feel, the Flex is definitely going to be for you. Now on the inside of the case, it's got a nice soft feel to it, so it keeps your phone from getting all scratched up. And as you can see, it's got these little screws that are holding in the metal ring that you can actually swap out for other modular pieces that they're going to be making in the future, as well as different colors. And again, this is made of metal. If we look at the inside of the case, you can see these little blue pads in the corners, and that's for shock absorption in case you happen to drop your phone. And on the back, we have that nice smooth aramid fiber. This case also has MagSafe built in. And you can see that the case really isn't that thick, and it's not super heavy either. And the case itself is really solid. It's not a flimsy piece of plastic. And on the bottom, we have a little metal Rebel logo that you can actually pop out, and they're going to be making a lanyard piece that you can pop in here in case you want to use a lanyard. And if you want to remove this little piece here, all you need to do is take something that's plastic and kind of push down on the button, and it pops right out. So the first thing we're going to do is to install the screen protector, and what I would recommend is putting your phone inside your case first and use that as like an installation guide for the screen protector. So first, clean off your screen really well with the alcohol wipe, then dry it off. Remove any dust you might see. Then take your guide stickers and put them on each side of the screen protector just like this to give you something to hold on to during installation. Then peel off the underside protector and install the screen protector on the phone. Once it's down, it should start to adhere to your screen. You can kind of help it along with your finger if you need to. We did get a couple pieces of dust, which I'll remove right now. And we'll give the screen a wipe down, and then we'll take a look at the screen protector. So it looks really nice. I was able to get out those bubbles and the dust. Fits perfectly within this case. You can see there is a slight gap all the way around the screen for case compatibility, and it just almost comes right up to the edge of the case. There's no lifting, no bubbles, looks really nice. As far as touch, feels nice and smooth, just like the glass that's on the phone. The edges are also rounded off. As far as fingerprints goes, it picks up very minimal fingerprints, as you can see on the screen, that you can very easily just wipe away. Now this is a full coverage screen protector, so it does cover your camera and your sensors. So let's test those out now. We'll test out our Face ID first. Face ID works perfectly fine, and you can see the screen protector is crystal clear. Touch working fine as well. Let's test out our camera. Camera looks nice and clear. Don't see any issues with that either. And now because the screen protector kind of raised the screen up a little, it's pretty much flush with the case at the bottom. So when you're swiping up, it's much easier to hit that swipe, and you're not hitting any bumps or anything like that. And then as we can see from the side, there are still raised edges in those corners, even though we do have a tempered glass screen protector on our phone. Now let's install these side protectors for the phone. So make sure you clean off the sides really well on your phone, and we're going to keep the case on to help guide with the installation. So what I would definitely recommend is getting something that you can kind of prop your phone up on its side, just like this, to make the installation a little easier for you. So it is really nice that they give you these to put on your phone, but they are not easy to place because they are so flimsy. But that's what it looks like on your phone. It does give a little bit of gloss to the sides, but it does also protect everything but the buttons from getting scratched up. And they also have a rubbery type feel to them. I guess it's better than having nothing on the side of your phone. And if you ever decide that you don't want them on your phone, you can just very easily peel them off. All right, so let's put our phone inside the case here. Goes on super easy, and you can easily still access all the buttons on the side because there's no case. Now this case feels exactly just like you're holding the phone because your hands don't touch any part of the case. On the sides, you just feel that nice cold titanium, and it only gets protected on the top and the bottom for these corners in case you happen to drop your phone. You can also see that it keeps the phone nice and slim as well. So now you can see where these plastic protectors come in play because both sides of the phone are exposed. You can cover them with these protectors and it'll keep it from getting all scratched up. Now, if you're wondering how well your phone's going to be protected with this case, I will tell you that if you're going to be dropping your phone on a flat surface like concrete, tile, something like that, your phone will definitely be protected because nothing is going to touch the sides or the screen on your phone because the case actually protrudes out further than the phone does. So when it hits, if it hits on the side, it's going to hit the case first before it hits anything on the sides of the phone. The only time you might have to worry about your phone getting hit on the sides, if maybe you're dropping your phone on maybe some stairs where the stairs can hit the side, or maybe some uneven ground can definitely hit the sides of your phone. But if you're going to be hitting a flat surface, like I said, it's going to hit these bumpers first. Even if your phone landed flat like this, it would still hit the bumpers and not your phone. And if you are worried about having your phone's sides protected, like I mentioned before, they do make the Rebel case that does have full coverage around the back and the sides of your phone in case that's what you want. And like I mentioned before, this also has MagSafe built in, so you can use it with all your MagSafe accessories. And the magnet on this case is nice and strong too. Here I have a MagSafe power bank, clips right onto the back, and immediately starts to charge your phone. And you don't have to worry about your MagSafe accessory just falling off because it's on there really well. This is actually my first time using the Flex because for me, I like the extra protection on the sides. But again, like I said, if you're the minimalist and you like the feel of your phone, but still want some protection, I would definitely recommend getting the Flex. And you also don't have to worry about not being able to swipe up from the bottom of the case, because as you can see, they've made like a little cutout on the bottom there too, to where it's pretty much almost flush with the screen. So you can easily swipe up from the bottom of the case without having to worry about any issues there. And because there's no case on the sides, you don't have to worry about swiping left and right either. Another really nice thing about this case is the fact that they put these little raised edges on the back of the case as well. So when you put your phone down on its back and you're typing away or tapping, you don't have to worry about the phone rocking all over the place. All right, so for the drop test, we're going to be dropping a 2.4 ounce steel metal ball at a starting height of 2 feet. If the screen protector doesn't crack, we'll move it up foot by foot until it eventually does. So here we go at 2 feet. 2 feet. So this screen protector only lasted up until a 2-foot drop, which is nowhere near the best for drop protection, but let's move on to the scratch test. So typically, regular tempered glass starts to scratch around a number 6, so we're going to start off with a number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6, and then a number 7. So if we take a closer look, you can see there are no scratches at the number 5. There are a little deeper at a number 6 and almost about the same for a number 7. So scratch resistance seems to be pretty standard for regular tempered glass. So installation for the screen protector was pretty easy using the case as your guide. It does also seem to be case friendly, but it only lasted up until a 2-foot drop, which is some of the worst drop protection that I've seen for a tempered glass, and scratch resistance seems to be pretty standard. Now, even though the screen protector only lasted up until a 2-foot drop, it's still going to protect your screen, and I would definitely still highly recommend the Flex case. Now, I do have a lot of favorite phone cases, but the Phone Rebel case, especially the Gen 5 that I'm rocking on my brand new iPhone 15, is one of the cases I would highly recommend. So if you guys want to pick this up, I will be putting a link in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it'd really help out my channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if you want a Rebel case that's a little bit more protective than the Flex, I would definitely recommend checking out my Phone Rebel case review, and you can check that out by clicking on the video you see on your screen right now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.